Well, here we are, and a very warm welcome to all our viewers for what we're hoping will be a really interesting contest between these two teams. It's a lovely day here today, and the ground looks absolutely fantastic. There are a few empty seats, but I'm sure they'll fill up as the day progresses. Well, joining me in the commentary box for this match is Ian Bishop, and you were out there earlier on. Ian, how does the pitch look?
Good morning, everyone. This pitch will provide an even pace and bounce with the ball coming on nicely to the bat, so batsmen should enjoy themselves out there. The bowlers will have to make full use of the new ball if they are to keep the score down, with line and length being vital. Realistically, the temperature today should not be an issue. It's quite mild outside, so the players should be very comfortable.
The captains are about to toss the coin, so let's get down there and see what happens. Looks like they're going to have a bowl. It'll be interesting to see if that was the right decision as the game progresses. Most of the crowd have found their seats, so it looks as if we're finally ready to get the match underway.
The bowlers must bowl a good line and length. The key here is consistency. If they do that, this pitch will give them rewards.
Right out of the top drawer.
That's gone.
That'll cause the fielding captain a little bit of concern.
He's given that an almighty whack. 6 runs. The crowd really enjoyed that one. Picking up the singles is important, isn't it?
Picking up the singles can frustrate a bowler because he wants to bowl at one batsman for a long period of time to execute his plan. When that batsman comes off strike every ball or every other ball, then his planning goes to pieces.
No.
No runs there.
No. Waiting. No.
Good ball.
Catch him. Waiting. No.
Out. Caught.
Well pouched. He didn't really look like missing that at all.
Let's have a look at that from another angle. Real concentration required from the new batsman here.
Run. That's gone.
Batsmen are looking for 2. Off the mark. So 8 from the over, that's brought the crowd to their feet.
Waiting. Now!
And from another angle. No run there. Edge to slip.
Now! That's gone!
His timing's perfect today.
If you want to show the kids the perfect way to play that shot, then there is a fine example.
He was onto that in a flash.
Waiting. No!
No runs there.
Waiting. No! Run!
Great shot.
That's gone!
Pure timing. Glorious shot.
That had 4 runs written all over it from the time it left his bat.
This over's proving to be quite expensive. That's the end of another over.
The fielding restrictions are over now. The captain now has a free hand to position his field as he desires.
Waiting. No.
Nothing scored there. Great timing.
No. That's gone!
That came right out of the meat of the bat.
That is so demoralizing for the bowler, but he needs to bounce back quickly.
That shot brought the crowd to their feet. Pitches in the West Indies seem to be playing a bit slower and lower than they did in your day, Ian. Why do you think that is?
The pitches are a lot slower than the way they used to play many years ago, and I think that has been detrimental to many fast bowlers and cricket in the Caribbean on a whole. And I think it's a scientific explanation. Some of the pitches have been around for years, they're tired, they need replacing, and also the experience of the older groundsmen helped in making and knowing how to make these fast, bouncy pitches. Now it's a new generation who maybe don't have quite the same know-how.
Tremendous shot.
That's gone.
He timed that to perfection.
Everything was in the right place there. It fairly raced away to the boundary.
The crowd really enjoyed that. Lovely shot.
That's gone.
Beautiful placement. 4 all the way.
What can I say? He looks in top form today.
The fielder hardly had a chance to move. Quality timing there.
That's gone.
Super shot. He really punished the bowler there.
That's gone many a mile. It's been a rather expensive over so far. That's an appalling over.
Waiting. No. Yes.
How's it?
Got him!
Hey!
Let's look at that again. Plenty of pressure on the new batsman then.
No.
Impressive strike rate in this knock.
Waiting.
No.
He's dropped it. The fielding team may regret that.
He didn't help his cause there by putting that down, and he'll know that better than anyone else.
Yes. That's gone.
And another 4.
I don't think the bowler will like that very much.
The crowd really enjoyed that.
No ball.
Catch.
He's having some problems with his run-up out there.
Waiting. No.
Great timing.
That's That's gone.
That might just cause the bowler to put a little extra in his next delivery.
The bowler really needs to keep it tighter. A productive over for the batting side.
The captain needs to be thinking about saving some of the overs from his best bowlers for the closing stages of the innings.
Catch him. Run. That's gone.
On a pitch like this, I feel for the bowlers. There really is no margin for error.
That clattered into the hoardings.
No.
Nice shot.
That's gone.
He got everything right there, and he was rewarded with 6 runs.
He picked the length really early there. What was the highest point in your Test career, Ian?
I've had a number of memorable occasions in my career, and some of them individual. But what gives the most satisfaction, in my view, is when performances benefit the team and the team ends up doing well. And I'd have to name our victory against India in Barbados during the 90s as one of the best and highest moments of my career, with India chasing 120-odd to win the Test match. We ended up bowling them out and winning the Test match by just about 20 runs or so. It's one of the greatest achievements against the odds from a team perspective, and that stands out for me.
That's gone.
Effortless. He hardly seemed to hit it.
4 more. He can't afford to drift offline at all on this pitch.
Yes. That's gone.
That's beaten the fielder to the fence.
If you want to show the kids the perfect way to play that shot, then there is a fine example.
This over's proving to be quite expensive.
No.
No runs off that delivery. That's a disastrously expensive over. This is the last of his allotted overs.
Run.
Out! No, he's dropped
Get
it!
back.
He'll be gutted to have put that one down.
He just didn't seem to know where he was going when he set off after that ball.
The ball just runs out into the covers.
Run. That's good.
Found the gap there, and that races away for 4.
Effortless. He hardly seemed to hit it.
That was a really classy shot. Great timing.
That's gone.
It's been a super little inning so far.
He looks very pleased. Let's take a look at that from another angle. Beautiful timing.
That's good.
He rocked back beautifully there. His weight was just in the right place and the weight went for 4.
That was a very confident shot.
Run.
That's nicely played.
That's good. That's gone.
Super shot there.
That had 4 runs written all over it from the time it left his bat.
He was onto that in a flash. "17 runs conceded in that over. The slow bowler will bowl the last of his allotted overs then.
Yes.
That's another single there.
Run.
Do you agree with limiting the number of bouncers in an over, Ian? No, I don't agree with limiting the number of bouncers in and over. I think the umpires should be there to be able to oversee when a bowler is overdoing the short stuff. But I think if you make it predictable, then the batsman also knows when enough is enough, and he can almost predict certain outcomes. And I think there's something courageous about playing at this level. And if you limit the number of bouncers and when they can be bowled, then it sort of eliminates a little bit of the courage required to play at this level.
No.
Let's take another look at that in replay. No runs off that delivery. The ball just runs out into the covers. Let's have a look at that again. Just one there. Exquisite shot.
That's gone.
That's cleared the infield. 4 runs.
Smashing shot. Really smashing. I'd pay just to come and see that.
Another over gone. This will be his final over then. Thin edge.
Waiting.
Some real intent there from the bowler.
Run. That's gone.
Found the gap there, and that races away for 4.
Lovely timing there. He played that beautifully.
That shot brought the crowd to their feet. Good shot. And good stop too. Dot ball.
No. Yes. That's gone.
The batsmen are coming back for a second. Impressive strike rate in this knock.
Run.
Really quick scoring here. 8 off the over. This will be the last of his allotted overs then.
A power play will now be in effect.
That's beautifully
Yes.
played, the ball coming right out of the middle of the bat.
That's gone.
4 more.
On a pitch like this, I feel for the bowlers. There really is no margin for error.
Well, he's given himself room and hit a glorious cover drive.
Yes. Get back.
Good strike rate. quality timing there.
That's gone.
What can I say? He looks in top form today.
That was superb placement. The crowd enjoyed that shot.
No ball.
He's having some problems with his run-up out there.
No.
Very well timed.
That's gone.
Everything was in the right place there. It fairly raced away to the boundary.
Well, he's playing to the crowd now. Excellent stop. He must be starting to think of three figures now.
Catch that! Yes. That's gone.
Good placement. That'll really annoy the fielding captain.
That had 4 runs written all over it from the time it left his bat.
He was onto that in a flash. And the end of the over. This will be his last over.
The umpire is now signalling a power play.
That's beautifully played. The ball coming right out of the middle of the bat.
That's gone.
Great shot. That'll give him some confidence.
Well, the bowler looks most unimpressed with that. That was a really classy shot.
No ball.
No ball.
Yes. Get back.
Let's look at that again. Top quality shot.
That's gone.
He found the gap with precision.
It's a cracking shot. He really does look in excellent form.
That was a confident shot.
Run.
Another single for the batsman.
Yes. That's gone.
He's got away with that.
Get back.
He sent him back.
How was that?
They're having a shout. He's calling for the TV replay on this one. Let's have a look at the action replay.
Well, this just looks like a clear-cut decision to me.
There's the red light. He's out.
He batted really well out there.
So, new batsman at the crease.
Waiting.
No runs scored. Well, that's a cracking shot.
That's good.
His timing's perfect today.
If you want to show the kids the perfect way to play that shot, then there is a fine example.
That was 6 as soon as he struck it. That brings the innings to a close. He's getting a polite round of applause as he makes his way to the pavilion.
The key here are the opening bowlers. If they can keep it tight and pick up a couple of early wickets, then they might be in with a chance.
The fast bowler with the first over then.
Run.
Batsmen are coming back for 2.
Again.
Off the mark.
Waiting. No.
Lovely shot.
That's
The
gone.
captain won't be too pleased with his bowler there.
For 4. Give him width and you'll get punished. Well, that's a cracking shot.
That's gone.
That is so demoralizing for the bowler, but he needs to bounce back quickly.
The crowd really enjoyed that.
Waiting. No.
No run taken off that ball. Lovely shot, right out of the meat of the bat.
That's gone.
Smashing shot. Really smashing. I'd pay just to come and see that.
That was a confident shot. That really is an expensive over. Picking up the singles is important, isn't it?
Picking up the singles can frustrate a bowler because he wants to bowl at one batsman for a long period of time to execute his plan. When that batsman comes off strike every ball or every other ball, then his planning goes to pieces.
No, run!
That's a good shout. The umpire's calling for the third umpire. Let's take a look at that from another angle.
Oh, this'll be an anxious wait for the batsman. I'm not sure even he knows whether he's in or out.
There's the signal, he's safe.
Yes!
Nice shot.
Again! That's gone!
Super shot. He got into a perfect position for that shot. Head over the ball, weight forward.
The crowd enjoyed that shot. Very good timing.
That's gone!
Once it's past the fielder on this outfield, it's a certain four.
He picked his spot to perfection there.
Splendid stroke.
Waiting! How is he?
Out! That ball was travelling pretty quickly. He did well to cling on to it.
Let's have a look at that from another angle. So, left-hand, right-hand pairing at the crease now. That's the end of another over. The quickie to start a new over.
That's the end of the fielding restrictions. Expect the captain to start changing things around now.
That's a sensational shot.
That's gone!
And another four.
Great shot. That'll give him some confidence.
He was onto that in a flash.
Run!
The batsman picks up one more.
Yes!
Oh, great shot.
That's gone!
Everything was in the right place there. It fairly raced away to the boundary.
He used the pace of the outfield perfectly.
Yes! Again!
Well, he's really riding his luck out there today.
Get back!
He sent him... Well, what's the umpire going to say about this one? That's out!
There was never a run there. I can't believe they even tried for it.
Let's take a look at that from another angle. Plenty of pressure on the new batsman then.
Run!
The batsmen are coming back for a second.
Get back! Get back!
They're having a shout. He's calling for the TV replay on this one. Let's have a look at the action replay.
Those are tough ones for the umpire. We get to see it in slow motion or with Hawkeye over and over, but in the middle they only get one shot at it at full speed.
There's the signal. He's safe.
Yes!
The batsmen are coming back for two.
Yeah!
That's a good shout. The umpire's signalling for the third umpire. Let's have a look at that again.
Now, this'll be an anxious wait for the batsman. I'm not sure that even he knows whether he's in or out.
There's the signal. He's safe. That over helped the run rate somewhat. The medium pacer to start a new over.
Run!
What impact do you think the infamous bodyline tour had on the way the game is played today, other, of course, than restricting the leg side fielders?
Well, I think bodyline was significant because what it did as well was that it empowered the umpires to step in if the umpire felt that the bowler was being intimidatory towards the batsman, losing his focus from getting the batsman out, which is the essence of bowling anyway, towards harming the batsman. So the empowering of the umpire is one. But it also showed cricket as a wider importance. The diplomatic symptoms of that bodyline series showed that cricket had moved beyond sport It wasn't only important as a sport, but it was also important as far as diplomacy and relations between countries are concerned.
Well, that's a cracking shot. Beautifully timed.
That's gone.
That was a mighty hit.
He plays that shot superbly and it brings him a lot of runs.
The crowd really enjoyed that one. Great shot.
No! That's gone.
That was a brutal shot.
Launched for another 6. He picked the length really early there.
Waiting. No!
He's scoring at a prolific rate at the moment.
Run! Get back! Get back!
That's a confident appeal. That's out.
Brilliant fielding. That sort of thing can change the course of a match.
Let's have a look at that from another angle. Absolute concentration required from the new man in. 17 runs conceded in that over.
The captain would be unwise to use up his best bowler's overs at such an early stage of the innings.
Waiting. No! Waiting. No!
Great timing.
That's gone.
That is so demoralizing for the bowler, but he needs to bounce back quickly.
That's a real crowd pleaser.
Wizzy!
Gone again. Let's have a look at the action replay. So, new batsman at the crease.
Yes!
One more onto the team total.
Yes!
Batsmen are looking for two.
Get back!
Let's have a look at that again. That was good running by the batsman. Nine taken from the over. This will be his last over. Very well played.
That's gone!
That's in the air, and it's sailed over the fence.
It's a cracking shot. He really does look in excellent form.
The fielder hardly had a chance to move. Would you be critical of the batsman playing such a risky shot so early in his innings?
Yeah, it's a very risky shot, and I think you want to play the percentages early on.
Run!
One more to the total.
Wait! No!
Great stop.
Waiting!
No runs off that delivery.
Waiting! Run!
Just one run. And the end of the over. So, the off-spinner with the last of his allotted overs.
Waiting.
No.
Good shot. And good stop too.
Yes.
Immaculate timing.
That's gone.
Super shot. That was 4 runs as soon as he hit it.
That's raced away to the boundary. You can't afford to drift offline at all on this pitch.
Waiting.
No runs scored. That's a sensational shot.
That's gone.
You just can't fault the placement there. 4 runs.
Lovely timing there. He played that beautifully.
That was a confident shot. Lovely shot, right out of the meat of the bat.
That's gone.
Well, that's what you should expect if you bowl like that on this pitch.
Big mistake giving this batsman width like that. That was a confident shot. Well, that's a cracking shot. Beautifully timed.
That's gone.
That's raced away to the boundary.
That's not the right line to bowl to this batsman.
That clattered into the hoardings. That's an appalling over. A quickie to start a new over.
Waiting.
Edged.
Run.
The batsmen are coming back for a second. Edged.
Waiting.
Let's have a look at that from another angle. Unlucky bowling there.
Waiting. No.
What goes through a fast bowler's mind when he's just been hooked for 6 then, Ian?
I think when you're hooked for 6 as a fast bowler, you're surprised. But then the other side of the coin is because the ball has to travel in the air to go for 6, there's always a chance it could drop inside the boundary, so there's always hope as well.
Yes.
The batsmen are coming back for 2. Two runs onto the batsman's total. That's 4 from the over. So, his final over then.
The umpire is signalling that a power play is to be taken.
Waiting!
The ball just runs out into the covers. Batsmen are looking for 2. Another 2 picked up there.
Run! Again! Get back!
They're appealing. Not out.
Run! Again!
And he's got away with it.
Waiting!
That must have stung his hands. No runs scored.
Yes!
Batsmen are coming back for 2.
How's that one?
Oh, what's the umpire going to say about this one? Let's see what the third umpire says. Let's have a look at that again.
This'll be an anxious wait for the batsman. I'm not sure that even he knows whether he's in or out.
There's the signal. He's safe. 10 runs from that over. This will be his last over.
A power play will now be in effect.
Run!
The batsmen are coming back for a second. Two more to the total.
Yes!
There might be trouble here.
Wait! No!
He's scoring at a prolific rate at the moment. He's hit that very hard.
That's gone.
Pure timing. Glorious shot.
That had 4 runs written all over it from the time it left his bat.
The crowd enjoyed that shot. Beautiful stroke.
Run! That's gone.
He found the gap with precision.
Smashing shot. Really smashing. I'd pay just to come and see that.
The crowd really enjoyed that one.
Wait!
Edge to slip. Let's have a look at the action replay. It's all over. The winning team have done well here today. They came out looking to win this match, and that's just what they've done.